The latest update about the Hulk's chances of getting a future MCU movie serve as a big reminder about the complex circumstances around the Marvel hero, though it's likely not a surprising one for those who've been keeping tabs on the matter. The Hulk's comic popularity has held up over the decades, though his on-screen results are more mixed. After some divisive film offerings, the Hulk has largely been delegated to the background during the events of the MCU timeline, though hope has been eternal that upcoming MCU releases might change things around. That said, the most recent comments about the matter underline the murky realities of this scenario. The matter of when and whether the MCU would be willing to make another movie starring the Hulk in his own solo film has been the topic of much discussion for now almost 2 decades now. Of course, with the Hulk being one of the remaining original MCU Avengers, these questions are perhaps even more common. Indeed, in a recent interview with GQ, Hulk actor Mark Ruffalo fielded the question once more. Sadly for fans of Bruce Banner, said response further cemented the idea that a solo Hulk movie, while appealing on many levels, isn't something that appears to be in the works thanks to the unique complications around the Hulk, as the actor stated. "I don't know if you know the story of that, but it's not really owned by Marvel. It's a Universal property. I don't know if it'll ever really come to be, honestly. We keep talking about it, what it would be. There's been so many Hulk movies already. It's like, does anyone really want another one? But I'd love one. And I do think the audiences would be into it if we could crack the nut of it." While it's worth noting, Spider-Man does also have a more complex rights situation, and that solo Spider-Man movies are still commonplace for the MCU, it is worth factoring in the not always stellar critical and commercial results the Hulk movies have historically received, which would encourage focus on other areas for the franchise and its architects. The update that the Hulk still appears to be in a position wherein a new solo film is unlikely, albeit much sought after, is complex news, but this doesn't have to be synonymous with the MCU mishandling the character. Though the way the MCU has approached the Hulk and his story in recent years has been criticized, there are ways to solve this without a full feature-length film for the hero. The Hulk's current sidelining has arguably been the result of the minimal connective tissue between MCU releases during this time period, since Banner's story can effectively only be told in other installments. With moves like the decision to not use the Hulk in Captain America, Brave New World despite featuring Hulk villains proving controversial, one solution seems clear. Ultimately, with monumental crossover films like Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars on the way, giving the Hulk center stage here, and using figures like him to build audience connections to new heroes at the same time, could pay off tenfold for the franchise. However, only time will tell how the MCU will choose to handle the Hulk going forward.